for some ghost stories from our baddies.
Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I dated a guy for a year and randomly went to his house in the morning to see him. And the house was for sale and he was gone.
What?
That was it. Never to be heard from again. A whole year, and nothing. Moved and gone.
She was with him for a year and then she just packed up and was bounced on her?
She went to his house. There's
What
a for sale sign on his house. That's a fucked up ghost story. That is a horror ghost story.
All right. I found out this guy I was talking to for a little bit had done this to multiple people. When he was done, quotes, talking to somebody, he would just stop answering their texts and calls. And eventually he would have had one of his guy friends call and say, oh, he died. What the fuck? A few years later, he was diagnosed with melanoma and he really did die. Oh my God. These have to be made up. This is insane.
Spooky. What
the fuck is wrong with people? That's terrible.
So he would just stop answering calls and texts and tell
that's
people
like
he
the
died.
ultimate karma. You don't. That's like when you call out of school and you're like, "I'm sick today," and then the next day you end up really being sick and they don't believe you. It's the boy who cried wolf.
I mean, this is all horrible. Like, if you're a guy or a girl
really
that does
die,
this,
that's
it's bad.
fucking awful. Oh my God, I can't.
All right. I've been ghosted pretty bad. I went to see a guy I was texting for a while at night. Totally a booty call, but whatever. He lived about 45 minutes away and I drove up there. And once I get there, I get into his car and we drive around talking the usual. After about an hour, he pulled into a big Walmart parking lot and we got freaky.
Ooh, in a Walmart parking lot.
Totally not a good moment. It's okay, girl. Then after about an hour, he says he needed to go inside to get more condoms. He never came back. He left me in his truck naked. I waited for 2 hours because 1, I was blown away that this was even happening. And 2, who the fuck leaves a girl in their truck?
Wow.
Like, if you didn't like me, just take me to my car and ghost me. After 2 hours, I finally left. I walked to my car. Thankfully, it was only a few blocks away. And, I was blocked on everything. But shit, I should have stayed in the truck and had my dad come and wire it. What a freak. What? Who the fuck does that? Who does that?
Who leaves
does
a girl
that
in
to
your
someone?
car? That's like letting her borrow your sweatshirt and not asking for it back.
How did he know you were still there? Was he using binoculars? Did he buy binoculars at Walmart?
Wait, so he fucked her, went into a Walmart,
Said he was
said, I'm
gonna
going
get
to go get
condoms.
more condoms and just never came back. And she was left in this car for 2 hours naked in his truck,
how
her
did he-
ass on his seats? What the fuck?
Like, how did he know when to come back to the truck? Did he just go, I'm going to give her 3 hours and then she'd be gone? Or did he literally go into a Walmart, purchase a pair of binoculars,
I would
set up on the curb and just watch to see when she left?
Well,
like,
first of all, wouldn't you be scared she would take your car?
she
after
should
2
have taken
hours?
his car. I bet he took the keys. He sounds like a pro at this, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds like he's done this shit before.
The thing is, though, to talk in the car, like, I don't know.
He put a lot of effort into ditching you for 2 hours while he shopped at Walmart.
Also,
That
like,
seems weird. I don't know. That's so weird.
guys are fucking assholes. I'm sorry. It's not all guys, but like anyone who goes.
But you guys all have
this is
asshole
such an asshole
tendencies.
move. This is crazy.
Like, I bet somebody listening to this, that's a guy thinks that's hysterical. Like, oh, he left her in the car naked for 2 fucking hours.
It's a douche move. I'm like,
Douche
I'm
lord.
really not a fan. I love October. I'm not a fan of ghosting stories.
No, not cute.
It's not cute.
Horror stories are one thing. Ghosting stories are even worse.
We are going to take a quick commercial break, talk about our awesome sponsors, our spooky sponsors.
Oh
Tracy,
my
you're not
God.
getting into it with me.
Because I take Halloween like murder. Like, I do murderous shit for Halloween.
Ghosts
and you're
are
like,
Halloween.
ooh, spooky. And I'm like, what is
You're
this,
good at
fucking
it.
freeform
You're way better than me, bro.
kids television?
Hi.
Hi! We did it.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm on the phone with y'all.
Are you from the South?
Yes.
Oh
I'm
my
from
God,
New
and your
Orleans.
name is Brooklyn?
Yeah.
How New York of you?
Well, my family's from New York. So.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, you're so cute. So
Oh,
we're
thank you.
talking about ghosting today, and I know you have a pretty freaking crazy ghosting story. What a ghosting story, a spooky one for us.
Oh my God, yes.
So start us from the beginning. This was a guy you were dating for how long?
For 3 years.
3
He ghosted you after
years.
3 years?
Yes.
Holy shit. People have no fucking conscience.
It's so insane. So how did this all go down?
So I met this dude when I was 18 at a bar. I was still in high school and he was 23 and we started dating and we went out. It never really got to be like too serious, but
you still talked for 3 years.
yeah,
Yeah.
like we had labels. We were boyfriend and girlfriend, but we weren't
Like fiance yet.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, we went out.
But you were faithful. You were faithful to him and that whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So always went out together, like every weekend. Right when this was about to happen, we were about to move in together.
Whoa.
So it did get serious.
Yeah. So I thought we were about to move in together. So he invited me to go meet his sister one night, like out of the blue. And he told me his family lived in Montana. Big fat lie. So I never met them. And then one day he said, well, my sister's in town. Do you want to go meet her? And I was like, yeah, of course. So he told me he wanted me to meet his sister, and I'm going to meet her. We go out to dinner, and we don't talk the entire night. Like, she's very rude to me. Won't talk to me.
She's so rude to me. I love your accent. Sorry, so cute. I swear, I want to just like make babies and move down south just so they're like, Mama, I love you, Mama. Sorry.
So she's really rude to me. We don't talk the entire night until we get to the club. We go to this bar on Bourbon Street and we get a couple of drinks in and we start talking. And she goes, so when is his girlfriend coming? Like, I think it's so rude of her to, be so late. She's not showing up. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm his girlfriend. And she just doesn't say anything. She doesn't say anything after that. She turns white as a ghost.
As a ghost. Who did she think you were?
I have no clue.
Just probably one of his buddies.
Yeah, I don't know what he told her, but she was just like,
oh my,
so confused.
God.
So I went up to him. I'm like, why doesn't she think I'm your girlfriend? We've been dating for so long. And he goes, oh, I don't know. She was probably just confused. So I go outside to go smoke a cigarette, and I come back in, and I can't find either one of them. And I'm looking. I'm already like really drunk at that point. I can't find them anywhere. So I call my brother. He lives 2 blocks away.
Tell me that they left you at the bar.
They did.
That's unbelievable.
That's ghosting. That's not even like relationship ghosting. That's like asshole ghosting.
That's just like,
yeah.
It's insane that the both of them double ghost.
Double ghosted.
Yeah. So I call my brother to come pick me up, and I just go home. I'm like pissed off the entire night after that. I just go home, take a shower, and go to bed.
Like, what did you, like, were you upset? Like, would you try calling him?
Yeah, I tried calling him a million times.
And he didn't answer the phone?
I didn't think that I was blocked or anything at that point. But he just ignored my calls. So
it's fucking crazy.
I go back to my brother's house. I wake up the next morning and I see my brother on his laptop. And I'm like, well, what is this dude doing? Whatever. I go up to him. He goes, you're never going to believe what I found out. And I'm like, okay, what? This dude had a whole nother girlfriend in Picayune, Mississippi, about an hour and a half away.
Wow. Not that Mississippi trash, huh?
She loves you so much for saying that.
Oh my God. So
he had another life pretty much after 3 fucking years. Crazy.
Yeah, so then we found out that his family doesn't live in Montana. They live in Mississippi. He's had this girlfriend for 6 years. He dated her in high school. He just had this whole other life, and he went to Mississippi a lot, but he told me it was for work. So, I didn't think anything of it until we find all this stuff out. So he has this whole other girlfriend, has a whole different Facebook profile than what I had him on Facebook.
That's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Yes.
The hour and a half alone is a lot of work.
It's so crazy. So I message this girl after we find her profile. Did some digging. I messaged this girl. I took screenshots of almost every single message that we had. every picture that we had together, and I sent it to her. And I was getting ready for her. I was getting ready for her to like scream at me.
Yeah.
And, I was getting into a big ass fight.
Yeah, her
But
like
it
or
was-
trying to say like you're lying or some shit like that.
Right, but it wasn't like that at all. She was like super, super sweet about it. She was more upset than I was. She was really like just nice, and we wound up talking on the phone for like 3 hours about everything, and like finding out that sometimes when I thought he was in Mississippi for work, he would spend a week there.
Wow, so you
with
were like
her and her
comparing your
family.
stories.
Yeah, and we found out that he had bought her a ring. They were about to get engaged. Or
They were
talking
about to get
getting
engaged. You were
They
about
were
to
talk-
move in.
I know. And they were. I don't even know. Like the whole thing like blows my mind that he could do this.
But I
now.
love that the girl was like you guys were
Yeah, that's what you have
like
to do.
you
You have
teamed
to gang
up.
up on him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So she winds up coming to my brother's house, and we decided to go to Steven's work and confront him about it because he wasn't answering either one of our text or phone calls.
Sorry, keep going.
So we're-
you and his other girlfriend, the two girlfriends show up together to confront him at work.
And he basically runs away from us.
What a little bitch.
I'll
this
say like
guy
a true
is.
bitch would.
Yeah, what a bitch boy.
Yes. So he runs away from us. And we just we couldn't, they wouldn't let us in the fucking building. He runs away. We couldn't get a hold of him. We tried texting him, calling him because we really wanted to hear what he had to say about it.
Yeah.
But, he just didn't speak. He blocked us both.
Wow. He lost both his booze.
He lost everything that one day.
Yes.
One fine day.
Yeah, so he blocked us both, whatever.
So tell us about what happened. Like, so you and this girl formed a friendship.
Yeah, we're like best friends now.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, that guy fucked up so hard.
Yeah, we're like best friends. We talk all the time. She wound up staying in New Orleans with us for Mardi Gras. And the crazy thing is, her and my brother got really, really close.
Wow.
He comforted her after all this happened because she was way more upset than I was.
Well, yeah, she was invested 6 years. That's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was way, 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 more hurt than I was. Like, after all that shit, I was like, bye, you're done. So they got really, really close, and they've been together now for, I think it's been 2 years now.
Wow.
And they're engaged.
Are you kidding me?
Engaged. That's incredible.
So hold on one second. You find out. Hold on, let me recap this. You find out.
Recap it, Tracy. Recap
You find out that your boyfriend has another life with this other bitch who he's been with for 3 more years than you. Then you befriend her, make her your bestie, and then she ends up marrying your brother.
Yes.
The fucking savagery. And they have a baby on the way.
Dude.
This is savage as fuck right now. Wow, that guy just got destroyed.
Dude, think about the motions of the chain of events that happened because
that was like a snowball effect.
it's crazy.
Straight tumbleweed.
You
of
should never
fuckery.
have known this girl. Like, she should not be in your lives.
No, and now she's your sister-in-law.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. So ghost stories can have happy endings.
I guess.
Yes. She's my best friend. I love her to death.
Wow.
Your best friend. And has anyone ever heard from
love
him?
this story.
No, we haven't heard from him since.
Wow.
I
wonder if he knows that, like, how it
We went
ended.
to his apartment a couple of weeks later because he had an apartment uptown, and he had moved out, everything was gone. So I'm assuming he moved back to Mississippi or moved away or whatever. Blocked our numbers, and we haven't heard or spoke to him since.
Wow. And now you have a baby niece or nephew on the way?
It's a niece.
Oh, congratulations. We should call her Boo
Yeah, let's call her Boo.
because it was a good ghost story. Amazing.
Wow, I can't believe how that worked out.
Brooklyn.
I know, it was
Girl.
amazing.
The irony.
We lost a boyfriend, fiance, or whatever, but we gained each other in the process. And that's all that matters.
This is the cutest story ever. It's like a Valentine's Day
I
story.
Wow, amazing. Thank you for sharing
Wow,
this
Brooklyn,
with us.
that's so cute.
No
Congratulations
problem. Thank y'all.
to
I
your
love y'all
family.
so much.
We love y'all. We love you and your new sister-in-law, the
And your new
ultimate
baby
baddies.
girl.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I didn't expect that to take that type of turn.
Yo, it was
I was
like
ill prepared.
the
for
build up.
turnage.
The
Build up. I was like, yo, what's gonna
Where's
happen
it
with this
going?
story? And then she was like, and now her and my brother got close, and now they're engaged, and she's having his baby, and I'm like, what in the?
You're like, huh?
Huh?
The ultimate, huh?
Yeah, that's savagery, family savagery right there.
Don't forget, guys, new clips air every Thursday. So see you next Thursday.
Hosted on dimlywit.com.
Even though we are not your best examples,
We're the best you've got.
so cheers, bitches.
Cheers. Make sure you subscribe to our channel for updates. And if you like this clip, share it with a friend.